Okay, we're on. Guys, I have been loving filming on my iPhone because I just click it and these are one takes, no editing. It's fabulous. But I realized that I have a little update. A few have been asking me and I'm like, I am so famous for like telling you guys things and then saying that I'm gonna, let you know how it goes, and then I never do. But so many of you wanted to know how Lukey did. Did he latch back on after our trip? Was breastfeeding back to normal or not? And the answer is yes, he did. So while we were gone, I had to pump. You guys, I pumped so much milk. I would pretty much go like the whole day. I could go like about 6 or 7 hours, and then I had to go back and pump. Every morning when we woke up, I pumped about 2 big bottles full. It was crazy because that's when I nursed the most. So I had a lot of milk. I would wake up so engorged in the mornings. And then of course, if you saw my anniversary, like our trip video, I was crying just thinking of Lukey and how much I just missed our bonding. And I was so worried, you guys, even though so many of you left me, comforting comments that everything will be okay. I was so worried that when I got back, he would just not want to latch back on. I've heard of kids weaning themselves. And that was one of my concerns. But sure enough, we got back. And it was a little anticlimactic. When we got in the car, both kids were sleeping. So I was expecting to be like, kids, and like whip out my boob right there. I was so eager to nurse. But both kids were sleeping. When Lukey woke up, he was like, it was almost like a dream. He was like, who are you? He looked at us like that, like, huh? I'm like, Lukey, it's mommy. And then after like, I don't know, it took him a good while, like 20 minutes. He was like, and then he started crying. And I made my sister pull over and I nursed him in the car. And we were just back to normal, just like that. So I was really happy to see that, because even though at the time, like, I'm not ready to start the weaning process, but I think now, like, he's getting ravenous with it, you guys. And this is how it started with my other son. I quit at 21 months because they just want to nurse all the time. And it's just like, they're just doing it for comfort, and you start feeling like, no, that's it. Like, when you start feeling used and abused, that's when it's time to stop nursing. And I'm kind of starting to get there with Lukey. He is just like demanding it, pulling on my shirt, and just being a little stinker with his lechita. Thanks for all the love on my breastfeeding little skit, my things breastfeeding moms say. Keep spreading the word, you guys. I want to get 10,000 views on that video, and I know that I can. Just share that video for me. Mwah! I'm working on some big things for you, but that's my little update on did Lukey latch back on after our vacay. Bye.